Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor. This is my new Learn to Play the Violin book 2, and it is a follow-on from my original violin lessons 1 to 10. They'll be linked directly underneath this video. This book is going to teach you the next stages in your learning, and it is aimed at beginners who have already learned the basics or everything that's in those videos 1 to 10, and you just want to progress on further and properly. It is available to purchase here. There'll be a link just coming up here. I will also put a link directly in the description bar underneath. And like all of my books, this book is 100% downloadable. In other words, it's an ebook. So I printed this out at home using my home printer, and then I just bound it together using my spiral binder. So this book also comes with a songbook too as well. So the 10 pieces in here will contain all of the skills and all the techniques and everything that you will have learned from this book. So if you want to progress on to the next stages in your learning, then grab your copy of the books and let's get going. Okay, so lesson 19 is all about rhythm, timing and dotted rhythms. Now I think I've got 7 pages on rhythm and timing. I'm not going to sit and read all those 7 pages because you'll have that in your own copy. So it's just basically explaining rhythm, timing and dotted rhythms, mostly dotted rhythms and things, and it's just basically there's nothing more that I think that I want to talk about because everything has been kind of clearly written and explained in here. There's also a bit about how to play and count dotted rhythms. Again, you've got examples, and I don't think there's anything else that I really need to add apart from just go through everything that's sitting right in front of you in the book anyway. Moving on, counting quaver or 8th note rhythms. Again, I've pretty much just I've given you an example here. Example 1, counting quaver or 8th note rhythms that you'll see here, and I've gone through each bar by bar. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bars in that example, and I explain 4 measures, and I explain measure by measure how that's supposed to be counted. So the main part of lesson 18 is the piece of music that you've got here, which is Swan Lake, and what I will do is play that through for you so you can get the counting. Okay, so this is Swan Lake, and hopefully as well you'll notice that some of the slurred bows that you've got in there, so I'll put those in as well as the dotted rhythms that you've got. Okay, so hopefully most of you guys will know that anyway, know this piece. It's a very famous piece. Okay, so I know first thing I'll notice that you've got a lot of 4th fingers in there. Do the 4th fingers because of the key this is in. It's just not going to sound right doing. Again, you've got too many string crossings going on there. One thing I want to mention, at bar 9 or measure 9, you've got quite a big upper bow there. So you just have to make sure that the bar before it or the measure before it, you just allow yourself, or you've got, so measure 8, bar 8, you've got an A there. So you've got an A for 4 beats, you've got an A for 3 beats on a down bow, 1, 2, 3, then the last A for 1 beat should just take you to right till the end of the bow. So just make sure you've got enough room for that last A. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're ready. You're right at the point of the bow to... So this is actually quite a good exercise in bow saving as well. When you get to measure 16, there's a little bit of excitingness going on there. So you've got a B flat. So that means the fourth finger is right behind, or just behind where the third finger would go to give you a B flat. Like you finished the last note you would have finished with when you got to the end of the B flat major scale. So if I go from 16, so you've got a B flat, which is right next door to the third finger. Then you've got a back 1, because there are no F sharps in this piece. If you looked at the key signature, there's no sharps and no flats. So a normal F is all the way back. You've got a normal third finger for the D, which is here. Then you've got a back F again. You're back to that fourth finger for the B flat. And then in 17, you've got a B natural. So what you're going to do is just stretch your fourth finger just a little bit. So you can stretch it from a B flat to a normal B. An F sharp is on the dot, back to that B again, and then an open A. So if I just show you that little part again from 16. Stretch the fourth finger a little. So you're stretching from a B flat. So you can see it's not very, so that would be if I substitute my third finger for a B flat, and then if I put my fourth finger in where a B natural would be, you can see they're right next door. So that is how far you need to move your fourth finger. So the first finger moves up a little bit as well. Not quite as much, but it does move up a little bit as well. So that is lesson 19, and I'll see you in the lesson 20.